Hello and welcome to Crypto TV. I'm Dharamjot Kaur, back with the latest from the world of crypto. Let's have a look at the headlines first. RBI governor calls for global coordination for blockchain regulation. Cryptocurrencies poised to end week with sharp losses. MakerDAO cuts off its AAVE-DAI direct deposits module. FTX to buy Canadian crypto trading platform Bitvo after rival Binance's exit. Genesis Trading cut losses with a large counterparty, CEO says. Australian exchange to shut down operations amid market turmoil. TronDAO injects $300 million in USDC to reserves. USDD still depegged. Sotheby's holds crypto auction for rare Ferrari Supercar. Reserve Bank of India Governor Shaktikanta Das on Friday emphasized on a global coordinated approach to regulate technology-based operations like blockchain platforms and decentralized finance or DeFi. While speaking at a banking summit, Das highlighted the challenges faced by conventional regulators because of the lack of a centralized governing body and legal uncertainties of DeFi. Das made a strong case for a regulated approach as well as inter-regulatory coordination to enable comprehensive assessment of such activities and mitigation of risks. Cryptocurrencies were set to end the week with sharp weekly losses as macroeconomic uncertainty loomed as global central banks aggressively tightened monetary policy to slow economic growth and cool inflation amid continued disruption in the supplies. For the day, cryptocurrencies, however, traded mixed amid thin volumes, mirroring the moves of US stocks, and investors turned selective in picking up beaten-down coins. US stocks ended mixed Friday with the Dow Jones Industrial Average slipping 0.13%, while the S&P 500 gained 0.22% at close. The Nasdaq jumped 1.43%. The volatility in stocks, which also spilled over to cryptocurrencies, was a result of simultaneous expiration of stock index futures, single stock futures, stock options, and stock index options, a quarterly event. Bitcoin has tumbled 30% in the past 7 days, heading for its worst weekly performance since May 2021. The biggest cryptocurrency was trading near $20,400, down nearly 1% in the past 24 hours. Ether, the second biggest cryptocurrency, was also set to end the week with over 35% cut. ETH was recently trading at around $1,100 as investors remain concerned over the delay in its crossover to proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. The total crypto market capitalization has fallen off a cliff and was around $889 billion today. MakerDAO, builder of decentralized collateralized stablecoin DAI, has turned off the DAI direct deposit module as of June 17, following the passage of a governance vote on June 15. The Maker protocol has now set its maximum borrow rate to 0 temporarily. With a borrow rate of 0, the AAVE D3M module is turned off and will not mint fresh DAI into AAVE's lending market. Maker's Risk Core unit described AAVE's governance proposal to increase the liquidation threshold for STETH to 90% as an unacceptable risk to the Maker protocol. There will be a meeting convened in 2 weeks to discuss reactivating the module in the future. Cryptocurrency exchange FTX has agreed to acquire Alberta-based trading platform Bitvo in a deal that will be completed in the third quarter of 2022 subject to regulatory approval. Bitwo, founded in 2018, is registered as a restricted dealer in Canada. It is also registered with the FinTrack, Canada's financial intelligence agency, as a money services business in the virtual asset service provider category. FTX's decision to acquire Bitvo comes after rival exchange Binance pulled out of Ontario amid regulatory pressure in last June. Rival exchange Binance was forced to pull out of Ontario after several trading platforms failed to comply with the province's crypto regulations. FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried, in a statement, said the company will continue to proactively work with cryptocurrency regulators in different geographies across the globe. The Bitwo team is expected to be integrated with FTX's global workforce following the acquisition, with responsibilities across the Canadian market. Genesis Trading, a full-service digital currency prime broker, said it was able to cut losses with a large counterparty who failed to meet a margin call earlier this week. The disclosure of the development was made by Genesis CEO Michael Morrow in a series of tweets. Genesis is a subsidiary of Digital Currency Group, a Stamford, Connecticut-based venture capital company focused on the digital currency market. According to Morrow, no client funds were impacted, and that Genesis sold and/or hedged all of the liquid collateral on hand to minimize any downside. Genesis said that the company will actively pursue recovery on any potential residual loss through all means available, and any potential loss can be netted against its own balance sheet as an organization. Genesis update comes after beleaguered cryptocurrency fund 3 Arrows Capital confirmed Friday that it had suffered heavy losses in the recent market downturn and said it hired legal and financial advisors to figure a way out. A small Australian crypto exchange, btc.com.au, has shut operations as the ongoing turmoil in the cryptocurrency market took a heavy toll on its business prospects. Announcing its closure, btc.com.au said it had expanded its team fivefold over the last year and added a range of new features and services in anticipation of further growth in user numbers. However, market crashes in legacy and crypto markets had hit the firm hard, forcing it to announce its closure effective June 17. btc.com.au was launched in 2018 to provide safe and secure crypto trading for Australian users. TronDAO added another $300 million in USD coin USDC to its reserve pool to support its new stablecoin USDD. After this transfer, the collateral rate climbed over 300%. USDD creators claimed that the stablecoin went online on June 5, 2022 with a collateral rate of 200%. Its documentation guarantees a collateral rate of at least 130%. The stablecoin depegged on June 13, 2022, only 8 days after its mainnet release. USDD is still depegged despite aggressive liquidity injections. In the last 2 days, its price increased from $0.95 to $0.976. Sotheby's, a 278-year-old auction house, hosted the auction of a rare 1989 Ferrari 640 for $3.6 million. The deal was completed using Himalayan dollar or HDO, a stablecoin pegged to the US dollar. The racing car won the Brazilian and Hungarian Grand Prix and holds the record as being the first Ferrari F1 car to be equipped with a semi-automatic gearbox. However, the winner of the auction opted to remain anonymous. The team behind HDO expressed their delight that the buyer of the car chose to use their stablecoin to facilitate their transaction despite the present market turmoil. That's all for today's news. I'm Dharamjot Kaur, signing off for now.